Alrighty, good everybody, it's the Doga. It's time for a Beatles Cassette collection update video. Thought I might as well show you these properly with the face camera today. Anyway, got three here, as well as a box set, which we will get to in a moment. Let's start off with what I believe is the 1974-75 reissue of Rubber Soul on cassette with the paper labels as used from this particular period, as you can see here. Should start doing these with face cam more often, but haven't bothered to. And I picked up another copy of Revolver recently as well. This one's from roughly 1980 or so, this reissue, based on the black text here. Way. And a Malaysian copy of the Beatles Greatest Hits Volume 2. This one is dated roughly 1970 based on the J-card information on the inside. Let's just show the cassette here. Slightly different track listing again compared to the Australian version, which I also have as well. Again, apologies for not the best quality, especially this hour of the morning. Either way, we also got ourselves, I'm sure a number of Beatles fans are familiar with this particular box set here. This is the 1988 cassette box set. This I recently picked up for $150. This is unfortunately not in the best condition, and it does require a bit of effort to open it. I did have to have a go getting my mother to help fix this. Unfortunately, the set is incomplete. It's missing Please Please Me and Past Masters Volumes 1 and 2. And two of the cassettes only have the J-cards only. So either way, we'll start off this one with, of course, with the Beatles. Most of these use the clear shell designs that were used in 1988 or so. I haven't played any of these yet, but I probably will eventually. So anyway, A Hard Day's Night is one of the two that is not, unfortunately, with its cassette, so the J-card is here at least. But it was missing its cassette, so that is all about I can show from there. Anyway, we have Beatles for Sale next. And plastic shells used from this particular period. Label designs are partially based off the earlier designs from the early 80s or so, and late 70s as well. And we have Help up next, of course. We'll have to get around to playing these eventually. No idea when though. And if you do have a bit of difficulty reading the text, I apologise for that, unfortunately. Okay, hang on, just had to clear something there. A copy of Rubber Soul. This is, of course, from the box set, so it's different from the one I just showed a moment ago. And we've got side one here, and side two here. Excellent. And of course, onto Revolver as well. Did recently come across one of these sets online recently that was full and complete, but it was nearly $1,000. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take this much cheaper beat up copy instead, even though it's missing a few tapes. And of course, on to Sgt. Pepper's, of course. This one uses a white shell. I'm thinking this one must have come out a bit earlier, maybe 87 or so, based on the design. Again, label design is more or less reminiscent of the late 70s, early 80s. And Magical Mystery Tour as well. This one uses a label design from roughly 1986 for some reason. I do have that particular version as well. If you're a regular viewer to the channel, you would have seen it beforehand. Okay, I do have the White Album. Unfortunately, the first half of the album is missing its cassette. So that's just basically the shell for cassette 1. But I do have cassette 2 in its entirety, and as you can see, this was obviously meant to go in one of them double tape holders. But either way, I don't have cassette 1 here, unfortunately. It's just empty, with a placeholder cassette actually placed inside for the moment. Either way, is cassette 2. Track listing matches that of the rearranged version, but I haven't got around to playing this one either, so I don't know if it plays the correct running order or not. I guess I'll have to find out eventually though. And of course we've got Yellow Submarine up next. Side 1 and side 2. And of course, if I could just pick it up, Abbey Road. I'll definitely have to find the time to play these. Normally play them while I'm gaming. Right, and the last one in here is, of course, well, you know the album by now. I can just pull it out here. Is, of course, Let It Be. I'm a little disappointed the set is missing a few cassettes, but it's better than nothing. Anyway, this design appears to be from a roughly 1987. And there we are. That is it for today's video. Be sure to leave a like and share the video if you're willing to do so with other Beatles fans. Leave a comment down below, and please subscribe to the Be a Good Dogger YouTube channel. But until next time, this is the Doga saying have a wonderful day wherever you are in this crazy world, and I shall see you again.